Femi Akinsoya, in another development, Seyi Tinubu, son of Nigeria's president, has denied any involvement in the National Association of Nigerian Students crisis last week. Atiku Isha, who claimed to be the NANS president, alleged that Seyi Tinubu and the Minister of Youth Development offered him a bribe of 100 million naira to support Tinubu, and that he was abducted and threatened when he refused the offer. He also alleged that he was tortured and forced to resign from his position on April 16, 2025. Seyi Tinubu, in a post on Instagram, accused Issa of telling lies against him with so much evidence to defame him. He insisted that he has never held a meeting with Issa to discuss any subject matter in Lagos or anywhere else in the world. I mean, this was quite a bold statement that was trending over the weekend. I believe that it was tweeted here by Kachiofia on What's Trending as well. But it's good that we have seen Seyi Tinubu here come out to debunk the story. I mean, it is quite absurd at this moment.
It's very concerning, because when you look at the pictures of the gentleman, he's obviously been beaten, been tortured. So that is objective data, that he has been treated badly.
Correct.
He says that this has come off the back of his refusal to accept money from Seyi Tinubu and to do the bidding for him, something that Seyi Tinubu has also denied. Situations like this are very, very difficult to comment on, because what we do have, what we can see is that he was injured. He didn't do that to himself. And he says, somebody who's of sound mind, that this person is responsible for it. Person in question has the right to acknowledge the accusation and say, actually, that didn't happen. I didn't offer him any money. We've never had a meeting. I have nothing to do with him. None of us were there, right? But all I'm saying is sometimes in situations like this, people generally want the person who's truly responsible for their pain to be accused.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine that someone would be of sound mind, be injured that way, and accuse someone who had nothing to do with their injuries. I just think that that's the best way to look at these situations.
And that's why
that's
I called
what he
it
says.
Absurd. I just feel like, you know, we need a thorough investigation into this matter, because the names that were mentioned, Minister of Youth, the son of the president, these are very important personalities in the Nigerian governance. I mean, Seyi Tinubu doesn't hold any political powers, but I mean, he's a very important
position, but he has power.
All right. Well, that too. But it is very important that the police investigate this situation, and we at Horizons will definitely follow up on it. Well, Labour Party leader Peter Obi has condemned the alleged abduction of Atiku Issa and the arrest of Very Dark Man. In a post on X, Obi expressed concern over the disregard for the rule of law and the erosion of youth voices in a democracy. On the issue of VDM's arrest, Peter Obi wrote in part, "The arrest of Martin Vincent Osher, popularly known as Very Dark Man, though perhaps within the legal rights of security agencies, was carried out in a manner that left many Nigerians unsettled. One cannot help but ask, was it impossible to invite Mr. Osher in a civil, transparent, and legal manner? Will that not have spared Nigerians, GT Bank, and our national image the unnecessary shame and losses we now witness? Similarly, troubling are the allegations surrounding the so-called adoption of the NANS president. If true, it raises critical questions about the independence of student leadership and subtle erosion of young voices in our democracy. Nigeria's youth should not feel coerced, silenced, or absorbed into political agendas that do not reflect their will. The opposition of young voices, whether through force, patronage, or intimidation, is a dangerous path that we must not normalize, and that is quite apt. I thought that Peter Obi here summed up really the voices of Nigerian youth and the people that are really aggrieved about this arrest of VDM, or, you know, the so-called abduction of, you know, the NANS president. We will await an investigation as we'll take it here on What's Trending. Again, we're looking forward for a statement from the EFCC as regards to whereabouts and the abduction of Very Dark Man.